Hey guys, Coach Tiffany here again, and this month I've been talking about my 10 proving steps to break old habits and replace them with newer, healthier habits. So, last week I talked about my first three steps, which are motivation, tracking, and setting goals. And if you missed that video, you will probably want to go back and watch that one first because this one kind of builds on that one. So I am going to put a link to the video in the post below so you can watch that. Today we're going to talk about steps 4 and 5, which are taking action on the new habit you're trying to build while avoiding triggers that lead to the old habit and breaking behavior chains. So step 4, taking action on the new habit and avoiding triggers of the old. What does this look like? So, temporarily, while you're trying to starve the old habit and create this new habit, you might have to avoid certain people, places, or things that are known triggers for you that lead to the habit that you're trying to get rid of. So, for example, maybe you've gotten into a habit where every day on your way home from work, you stop by a fast food restaurant for supper. So, for a while, you might have to avoid fast food restaurants. And instead, maybe you start a new habit where on the way home from work, you stop by the grocery store and maybe you get a salad from the deli bar there, or maybe you buy another fast but healthier supper alternative instead of the fast food. This also looks like surrounding yourself amongst the people, places, and things that are going to more encourage the newer, healthier habit that you're trying to build. So maybe you have a friend that's really health conscious, and you choose to call her up one day and tell her that you want to get together and maybe meal prep for an upcoming week and swap newer, healthier recipes just to kind of help you get started on your new health journey. And maybe while you guys are meeting up together, you can get some of her recommendations for some healthier restaurant alternatives that are in the area that she likes to go to, so you can start to slowly find newer, healthier places to stop and get food. So that's kind of getting started and taking action on the new habit while trying to avoid triggers of the old habit. And then step 5 that I'm going to talk about today is breaking behavior chains. So what is a behavior chain? A behavior chain is a habitual series of actions that often lead to a behavior. So, for example, let's say when you get really stressed and really emotional, you tend to turn to food to cope with your emotions. And so we're gonna, in trying to avoid that, we're going to try to break the behavior chain. And so that looks like trying to interrupt that chain of behaviors. Maybe you're trying to stretch out the period of time and wait for that craving or that feeling to pass. And so it can be really helpful ahead of time before you're in the middle of the temptation to brainstorm ideas next time that happens, other things that you can try to do to break that behavior chain. So then when the inevitable happens, you get stressed, instead of just in that moment of time of need and stress, turning to the food as an unhealthy coping mechanism, you already have a list of other ideas that you might want to try. For example, going for a walk or calling up a friend. Anything you can do to flee the temptation, remove yourself from the situation, temporarily distract yourself, give yourself enough time until that craving or that feeling or emotion naturally will pass, and then you can go on with the rest of your day. This is a really helpful tool when you're just feeling extremely tempted in a moment, intense levels of temptation or cravings. Um, Other things that you can do in this situation to help can be prayer, asking for God to help you in this time of need, to help you not indulge in the bad habit that you're trying to break, and help you to have the strength to turn to a newer, healthier habit instead. So these 2 steps that we talked about today, taking action on the new habit / avoiding triggers of the old habit and breaking behavior chains, I just want you to know that these are really difficult steps. So it's going to take time, it's going to take patience, it's going to take practice. So I want you to just give yourself grace. It's not going to happen overnight. You didn't get here overnight. So unfortunately, it's not going to get better overnight as well. So just be patient with yourself and give yourself grace. And if you feel like this video is really helpful, but you want a little bit more information on um, goal setting, tracking, and even starting to maybe get some accountability partners on board, which I really would recommend because these um, things that we talked about today are so difficult to do alone. So we really need a village of people supporting us along the way. Then I encourage you to check out my latest blog post, How to Harness the Power of Accountability to Achieve Your Health Goals. And I will put a link for that as well below in the post so you can take a look at that. If you really liked the video today and you just want more encouraging tips and uplifting motivational information sent directly to your inbox, I encourage you to sign up for my email list, and I'll put a link for that as well in the post. And last but not least, I do want to promote, I am currently running my 25% off Happy Valentine's Day sale. And so if what we talked about today sounds like something that you want to take on, but you know you're going to need a little bit more support in it, I highly encourage you to take advantage of this limited time offer and consider signing up for one of my health coaching packages. I would love to partner with you and help you to starve out the old habits and start creating newer, healthier habits to lead to a healthier you in the future. So, until next time, stay blessed, and we will continue talking about the following steps in the following weeks to come. Bye now.